Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to The Rip, a DGPT Q series presented by Innova and equipped by Diameter. Run Productions again bringing you coverage of this PDGA A-tier here from Hope Goat in beautiful Port Hope, Ontario, Canada. In the booth, due to some technical glitches, you've got me, Felix Vega, joined by
Conrad Norwood. Here I am.
Let's take a look at our front 9 leaderboard.
You see Gannon Buhr is still making a push with Isaac Robinson behind him. Alden and Gavin following up behind as well with Ezra Robinson.
Yeah, we're going to be kicking things off here out on hole 10. Just like the front 9, we start off with a par 4. This one, 780 feet. Out of bounds, lining this right-hand side. Pretty sticky grass here. Pretty common play to see some big hyzers landing somewhere around here. Second play then for these guys seems to be an over-the-top hyzer to try to avoid this narrow gap here that kind of squeezes in as you get closer to the target and it opens up. A couple of trees here to beat, but a relatively open green for these guys to try to attack and get the birdie.
Yeah, this is the first time having some elite level pros out here to break the course, so to speak, to find out any redesigns that need to happen. They're getting inbounds there. Good position. It's probably going to go up and over.
Yeah, that left side kind of opens up that hyzer over the top for you. Gannon with a similar line. Similar result.
Yep.
Justin Rosak taking a little bit of a lower line, more direct, putting a little bit more center cut there.
There's the width.
Oh, some rare ground play there, a little bit of a skip.
Yeah.
See a great gallery there gathering here for this second round moving day here at Hope Goat.
It's up there somewhere. Here it comes crashing down. Just outside the bullseye?
Wow.
Maybe inside the bullseye? That's crazy.
Didn't hit anything coming in.
Justin trying to put a move on this. May have hung out to the right just a little too long and pushed into, it's not really a hazard, but into the bushes there on the right.
Yeah, trying to play the hole as actually designed.
Isaac going up and over as well.
A little long, but
yep, just outside the circle.
Alden looks to be lining up the over-the-top play as well.
Nice and steep, that one.
Oh! And
yeah, that's why I sit up behind that tree exactly.
Providing some shield there for you, just barely. Long bid there for Rosak, comes up a little bit left for him. This is a long bid for Isaac.
But is it really? I think those are the ones he likes.
Those little steppers, yeah. Ever since Worlds, he's just been kind of dialed in with those.
Oh, he needs to thank that basket a little bit there.
Birdie is a birdie.
Just to kind of roll behind this tree, so he's having to take a knee. Oh. And just off the right side.
Yeah, kind of skateboarded off the top there over to the right.
Yeah. It's one of those things when you wish you could take the previous shot back and just control the landing a little bit better, so that would have been easier to do.
Yeah. So unfortunately, he's going to take the bogey here to start off the back nine.
All right, starting on hole 11 here. It's a par 3, 305. will fondly refer to this one as the hay bale hole. As you see, there is hazard along the left, well, along most of the fairway and on the left. Then you have the hay bales that you need to get by. There's some rock formations there. They don't really cause any problems. They're not OB or anything, just another obstacle to avoid while you're landing, approaching hole 11.
Yeah, easiest hole on the course during round 2.
Yeah, I'd be quite disappointed if all the players didn't have something in their pocket for a 305-foot hole.
You know, see Isaac taking the backhand with the putter again and electing for the forehand.
It's Gannon Buhr, and oh wow, he had to thread those hay bales. There's no way he came in above that.
But inside
Alden
the
is setting up a hyzer.
Yeah, there's a like a spike hyzer played.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, it's inside the circle.
Just has to deal with that rock garden there, or grass garden, or whatever you want to call it.
Another forehand, not as steep as Gannon, but
oh, really drops it in.
Yeah, great line.
Alden having to put the mini up against that rock wall there. Back-to-back birdies to start his back 9 here. It's going to bring him to 13 down overall. Rosak in for the birdie. Good bounce back after the bogey on the previous hole.
Mm-hmm. And 2 casual birdies there. As we take a short break.
It's your time to hit a fairway once, just one time. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
All right, and welcome back. We are on hole 12, another par 3. This one 335 feet. A little bit of difficulty here comes into play right around this area here. You've got a couple of trees late on your left-hand side as this disc is moving from right to left to get towards the target. These guardians here provide a bit of a challenge as your disc is crashing in. You also see some forehand plays of the left-hand side to try to take some of those right side guardians out of play. Difficult green to stick though.
Yeah, when we played this, just to get a feel for the course, the right-hand backhand was like the only. Oh wow!
You got a birdie. Yeah, 90 feet.
I didn't realize they got knocked down so high and early.
Yeah.
It still leaves them with a long look though. But I didn't even realize that there was a forehand play here at all. I only saw the backhand.
Yeah.
The forehand, there is a gap right there.
Yeah, it just
for you
avoids.
to come in, but. Yeah, but like you said, avoiding or sticking the green can be difficult coming in from either direction.
Trying to go a little higher than Isaac's, but it's going to suffer a similar result.
Yeah.
But, again, a putt from there. I like the width on this. Just needs to finish back.
Yeah, Justin.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's the best of the bunch.
Inside the circle, yeah. We'll take that every day. Long look here. Isaac made this one during round 1. Oh. Just short on round 2.
Oh. Alden would have missed as well.
There's some, it's like a hoverboard or something, or one wheel that somebody was on that was making just enough noise to be distracting. Gannon trying to reset. Dan cannot send it home, unfortunately.
Looks like Justin's going to be the only one to walk away with a birdie here.
Yeah, rest of the group cleaning up their pars.
So essentially, he just got one back on the card from that first hole bogey.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to hole 13. This is a par 4. This is a tricky one here because you got to land in this very specific area before you attack the full 635 feet. If you can get your disc just about here, you have your option of forehand or backhand to approach this green. Everything outside of this mode area is out of bounds, so you definitely want to stick the green. And with the elevated basket, you want to stick it as close as possible for that birdie putt. That looked a little wide. But that is perfect. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This looks very good as well. So 2 for 2.
And just before this hole, there was always a backup here.
Oh yeah.
So they had at least a 5 to 10 minute wait, and the rest of the cards were not doing this.
No. I was gonna say 5 to 10 minutes is being very kind. It was closer to 15 to 20. It felt like.
I don't remember which day. One day wasn't as bad as the other, so I don't remember though.
Good grouping. Everybody close to each other, so they'll give each other some wind reads here.
Mm-hmm. Alden's up first, taking the wide hyzer approach, trying to spike into the green.
Needs to beat those trees, and it gets a friendly reaction off those.
Looks like he's just outside the circle. Yeah, luckily he didn't go into the OB and have to take an unnecessary stroke.
Oh, bad footing, and he drops down. And still makes the island.
Yeah.
So short. It's like 30, yeah.
Not 30.
I knew I was going to slip.
He thinks it's
So
shorter than it
disappointed.
is.
So disappointed. It's such a good shot.
It's hard to tell it from
It
where they
is.
are.
That and the grass, and it's going downhill, all type of stuff.
This looks
But
fantastic.
No matter where you are, you have a good feeling about that one.
Yeah. Correcting on the mistake you made during round 1. And Justin also going with the backhand. Leads to sit.
That one looked a little scary.
Yeah.
Outside the circle.
Settles nicely though.
You have a long look with a little breeze there. You can see the flag moving.
Yeah.
So that gets into your head whether it's going to affect the disc or not. Ah, wow, it's like the flag stopped moving as soon as you let go of the disc.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Let's see if Gannon with the calm wind can capitalize, and he does. Good birdie for Gannon, bringing him to 20 under for the event.
Tries again for his birdie.
This is no gimme here for Alden either.
Yes, it is.
Able to put it home. He took his time. He knew. And just step up
He
and
knew
fire.
not to be faked out by that fake wind. That's what it was. That wind wasn't real.
On to hole 14, 400 foot on the nose here. Par 3, this bush on the left-hand side, your first obstacle that you need to beat. With the drone here flying a left to right flight. A turnover on the right-hand backhand, viable option with something slightly stable here to finish out at the end. Forehand also a play if you can keep it low enough to give you some skip towards this rock wall here. That's really the last obstacle to kind of beat. But there's also out of bounds pretty close behind the basket, so you want to check your speed coming in here.
Yeah, out of bounds is within the circle.
This looks pured.
That is just
Oh,
and the champion roll. Look at this.
beautiful. He was disgusted with his shot during round 1 that was parked. This time he played it perfectly and it's parked again.
Yeah, this forehand play is tricky because that's a little too high. It's not going to get any skip with that high canopy. So, like, if you're going to go the forehand route, you got to go low, but you still have to push the turn to try to get the disc to work his way over. This is probably going to hit canopy as well. Yep.
I just don't love the forehand line. It just seems, I mean, it seems more open, but at the end when it's crashing in, it just seems to run into that tree or that cluster there.
Yeah.
This one's not quite going to hold the turn. So we're going to have 3 approaches essentially coming up here. Justin first to act amongst our card.
From their angle, there's really no OB behind. The OB is going to be more to the left where the camera is now. So they can all give some type of run at the basket.
Yep. Gannon dealing with that low canopy, opting to drop down to a knee. You can see that branch there that's causing him to take this low angle.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. What from a knee. Let's watch that one again as we run it back. Top right side. Sucks it right in. Alden off the rocks there.
Looked like he was giving it a good confident bid there.
Strong putt there.
Save that par. His putt makes me nervous. It comes in with such speed, but it's so low. As it finally gets to tap out his birdie there.
Yeah. His putt reminds me of Gavin Rathbone. Similar style.
Here's hole 15. This is a par 4 coming in at 695 feet. First objective is to get through this narrow fairway till you can find the bigger fairway that then turns and goes uphill. The first landing area is probably about 300 feet off the tee, maybe a little bit further. Your second shot is up through this low canopy area, reach the basket, and it's a little bit further than it appears. Playing uphill. Oh. Early hit. It's going to put him in immediate scramble mode to try to save something there.
That's going
to with the early hit as well. I don't know if the kick to the left is more favorable than the kick to the right, or. Oh. I thought he was out.
Yeah.
And he got a last kick there.
Last couple
he's still
got
kind of in the second. Yeah, he's still in the other part of the fairway.
Oh no.
Someone said there it is, and oh no. Those trees were definitely clocked in for work today.
Yeah. Moving the gallery a bit here is Gannon looking to line up beforehand. I will say we did see the chase card play this hole just ahead, and they all pured it. So putting a little bit of extra pressure on the lead card here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a small weight here too.
Mm-hmm.
a good shot out to the fairway.
Yeah, not really much you can do from where he was, just trying to get back into position. Justin putting a little bit of turn on this one. That's a beautiful shot.
I mean, that's ideal. Used all the fairway and still ended up in the middle of the fairway. Alden
needs to hold.
Probably going to get some ground play off of that. And he's going to end up in the little patch of grass there on the left.
Yeah,
may not have a clear look at the basket from there either.
Yeah, that bunker is thicker than it looks. This looks beautiful. Another floaty putter beauty there for the world champ.
Just put a putter in his hand. He's happy.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Dude, what a shot.
I think that's going to be my new strategy, just to aim something nice and smooth at trees and then just wait for my champion love to happen.
Yeah.
Here's a long bid. Oh, just a little deep. Yeah, when the grass is that high, even your swing is just obstructed. He gave that a really good bid, though.
He did.
Couple of par saves.
A few more coming here for Justin and Alden.
I'll take that for everyone not getting off the tee properly.
Yeah, great scrambling. We come to hole 16, par 4, 760 feet. One of the most difficult holes on the property. A placement shot to land somewhere here is the preferred play. The drone is then going to take you over all of this out of bounds here that you need to carry on your second shot to get back into the safe zone, which is right around here in the FPO basket there on the right. We're playing further up this alleyway all the way to the back with OB lining the backside. Left side also has some OB there by the green.
There is an alternate route, but I don't believe anyone is going to take that route when you go further straight here, trying to avoid the landing area and get to the secondary landing area. But it is just as tricky to get to the right spot as it is to this one.
Sit down. That should be fine there for Gannon.
Oh.
A lot of turn. Needs some stability there at the end. Spotter sees it. Oh. And gets out.
If you were to ask me to place a disc for this hole, that's where I would put it.
Yeah. This needs to
this is not high enough. So he's definitely going to be scrambling just to get to the landing zone.
Yeah. That looks pretty good there.
Hopefully
not really much you can do.
The tricky part about that, though, is when you're pitching out like that, just being 5 feet left or right can make a huge difference to your ability to approach through that gap.
It's going to fight out a little bit early there to the left, but should be an easy up and down for him there. Oh, that's too straight.
That's not turning enough. That's going straight, yeah.
There is OB on that side.
There is.
And he has found it, unfortunately. Oh, not happy. There are children watching. Isaac, what are you doing?
What is... Oh. Okay. Yeah, see, he couldn't... He came out too far. He couldn't go through that gap, so he had to try to come up with something else, another play to make some forward movement.
That's still quite a ways away, and we'll have a lot of trees to deal with. Ooh, lovely turn on
Wow,
this.
look at that. And the ground play, wow. I will argue those are the 2 best consecutive shots on this hole ever.
Likely so.
Alden from a knee approaching. Oh, wow.
Isaac immediately tosses up.
Ooh, good bid.
Soft touch there. An unfortunate bogey there with the out of bounds for Isaac.
Yep, not happy about that.
Alden also with the bogey, having to take that extra stroke just to get out. And a spectacular birdie there for Justin Rosak on 16.
All right, hole 17 is a tricky little par 3, only playing 310 feet. We're going to see both backhands and forehands as you come around the designated fairway. Make a hard turn to the right, go by the FPO basket, and finally end up inside the circle by the blue basket. There is a red basket that's further back. That's one that's not in play for this event, but we'll see both backhand and forehand. And oh, I wasn't ready for this shot. I didn't.
High backhand turnover.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I was thinking the backhand spike, not the high backhand turnover. Wow.
So good. Yeah, again, that's perfect. I hit that tree. Listen.
Didn't hit the tree.
No, didn't hit the tree.
I like it.
Almost went in the basket. Didn't hit the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the backhand play that I was expecting to see. Backhand spike hyzer, I should say.
Left again.
Go around that tree and yeah. Oh, that doesn't look high enough.
That's not going to clear it.
No.
What on earth, man?
Oh, he's...
So this is every disc golfer's nightmare, just to be within the thicket of trees like this. At least he does have some view of the sky to pitch out.
Just tosses it in the air.
Gets out, rolls back a little bit, but
Yeah.
just outside the circle.
He's made it safely out of there. And now has this to deal with the par and
Oh,
just low.
yeah. Oh my gosh, how did that go in? That's every putt. I'm nervous. Every putt. How did that go in?
Oh,
Oh, okay. So this basket is clocked in. That's what it is.
Yep.
Just doing some work.
you can't believe it.
That was the worst putt I've ever done. I think that was the worst putt.
At least they're honest.
The United States Disc Golf Championship, a tournament with history unmatched in the disc golf world.
Oh,
You bet!
my. Colin Hanley is on fire.
Talk about giving the crowd a show. What a performance from Kyle Klein.
Gannon Buhr, this kid is unbelievable. Oh my God!
Alright, we are back here to close out moving day round 2 on hole 18, a par 4, 725 feet. Your initial drive want to land somewhere around here in the meat of this landing area. Very tricky second shot. You've got a lot of guardian trees here, out of bounds on the left. This rock wall here, a low canopy, a lot to deal with to get back out here into the open. And then you've got this slightly protected green here with some rocks to deal with and out of bounds long as well. Birdie coming at a premium here on hole 18.
I think where they wanted you to land, ideally to make this a viable par 4, is so difficult to get to.
Yes. Just needs to stay away from that, and that's going to clip and take quite a bit of distance off.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Nearly the same thing. Hit a little bit further up the fairway.
Yeah. That's got to sit. There's OB left.
Oh, it is.
Oh. And green
just
flag.
inbounds. All right.
Yeah, this one playing closer to a par 5. It's averaging 0.84 strokes above par, so
yeah.
Very difficult closing hole here. This one over the top floats through.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the stats, but I mean, just looking at the hole, I don't know how you really get a bunch of birdies on here.
No, it takes 2 very high-level shots. This is turning and... gone out of bounds long.
He went out of bounds long and then stayed out of bounds with the out of bounds stake.
Jeez.
Wow. Ooh. Alden's cutting it close again.
Yeah,
oh no, he got caught up in that tree.
That's similar to hole 17.
Yeah, just not high enough.
Again, I don't think the course designer had that in mind with everybody going over
I don't
the
think
top.
so either. I don't think so either.
Alden staring at just greenery. Finds a hole somehow.
What? Is that a patent pending? Oh, wow.
Beautiful shot. I don't even know where he threw that from.
I don't know where he was.
Just into the good bid, and he'll have that left to clean up and remain on lead card for day 3. Long bid for Isaac there. Again, this is to save par. He's bogey free, I believe, through the weekend, and continues to be bogey free.
So if the stake wasn't there, or if the OB was just a little further back, that right there would have been the best look at a bird.
Yeah,
for this hole.
Oh, Justin, that's gonna push him off of lead card and put Ezra.
I wasn't
Robinson.
even nervous about that putt. It's the other putts that I was nervous. I wasn't nervous about that one.
I do want to shout out Thomas Hums and Nick Robertson, who were the 2 lone birdies day 2 here on hole 18.
Wow. Yeah. Huge shout out to them.
Fantastic Valerie, giving these guys an ovation. Ontario really showing up here.
Take a look at the leaderboard. Gannon Buhr is establishing himself as the lead. Isaac, Alden, and Ezra will make up the lead card for day 3.
Yeah, big thank you guys for checking out the Rip here out here at Oat Goat. It's a beautiful property in Ontario, Canada. Check them out at Oat Goat Disc Golf on Instagram. All their links will be down in the description below. Check us out on all of our socials as well at Ace Run Pro. And of course, a big shout out as always to our Ace Runners, our Patreon community, helping to bring coverage like this to you. Make sure you head on back here to check out the conclusion of what has been already a historic couple of days out here in Ontario, Canada at Oat Goat. We'll see you right back here for the final round of the Rip.